Good morning. Okay, I'm sitting here in the park over here by Macy's this morning. As you see, I have my uniform on. I was supposed to have went to work this morning. Actually, I did go to work this morning, but they had my relief there saying I can't work. Now, here's a conspiracy. I'm in an Oliver drop-off center where people have been constantly trying to set me up to rob me for my little money I saved up. And I found out that I had to reapply for public assistance because my voucher for my housing was never renewed. So I went and reapplied for public assistance. It's been 45 days. I found out they put $25 of food stamps on my card. I was only working like weekends, a couple days a week. But anyway, at that time, so I know my case was active, but I never received any mail at this drop-off center that I'm at. So I was talking about that yesterday, that the 45 days is just about up, and I never received any confirmation. And I know they put money on my card, so my case was open, and they keep telling me upstairs that there's no voucher for my housing. So then I found out. So I was talking about that last night before, because the bus comes, picks us up, takes us to the bed around 7:30. I was talking about that last night. And then all of a sudden, I get a text from my job telling me that my license expired. Now this is at 7:30. This is at 7:30 at night. So I'm trying to wonder, was the office still open, or is this new person who handled Rosa, who handled the time sheets? She just finding out that my license expired 7:30 at night. She's working for that, and she's sending me a text now. So I'm thinking that the Oliver Center I'm at, they conspired with her to make this happen, because my license that I put in for, I put in the 8 hours. This was, I think in March, I put in the 8 hours, okay, for my 8-hour annual. And then I checked with them to see if they sent it in. They said, yeah, they sent it in. I called upstate to the licensing place. The licensing people tell me, yes, it went through. They got last year's 8-hour annual, and they got this year's 8-hour annual, and it got in time, so I should be getting my license. That's what they told me, But I never received it at this Oliver drop-off center that I'm at, And so now she sent the text to tell me that my license was expired, but she didn't tell me not to come in. So now I get to work, and the guy who's relieved me, which was working at that time, 7:30 at the same time, he showed me a text that he got for him to come in and do the morning shift or whatever, and so he decided, well, he's going to do both shifts. And so now I call her this morning, and she tell me, no, my license is not. She asked me to send her a copy of my old license, and she says she's checking it, and it's not in there. So I wonder why she needed a copy of my old license if she already checked and everything and found out my license expired today. It just expired today, But in any event, I paid the $25. I sent in for the renewal of the license. I took the 8-hour annual, and I was told that everything was in time, And so I'm thinking it's another conspiracy, because there's a big conspiracy going on. They don't want to help me with my housing. They conspiring with people to keep trying to set me up to rob me for my money I saved up, for my housing. And so there's a big conspiracy. So now I have one guy from the Oliver Center walking through here and saying, well, you're working hard, trying to make it that you're working hard. So it's a big conspiracy, And so I'm sitting here in the park now trying to figure out. I got to get in touch with the license plate to figure out what they, what type of corrupt wild goose they're going to take me on. And, and then I got to get in touch with the public assistance people to find out what's going on with my case or whatever, because they never usually send you letters telling you got documents, that the documents was good or whatever first. If they don't do that, because they found mine in the computer, so all mine was good in the computers. And they changed the information they needed to change or whatever, I went to the Brooklyn, BEV, they told me everything was good. I got 2 letters saying that I went to both places, And like I said, they put $25 food stamps on my card, $10 one time, 15 another on my card. So I know the case is active and stuff that should be active and everything. But I never seen not one single letter for anything. If anything, they'll send me a letter telling me that something's not happening. You know, by this time, if they didn't send me a letter telling me something's happening. You know, so. So right now I'm in a I'm kind of in a hole right now to see what I can do about this situation. But for all of those who, well, I think there's some people still in my corner for these shenanigans. You know, I just hope I wish me luck. You know, it's gonna be a tough run. Thank you.